I want to talk a little bit about how the computer stores a negative number. We're going to pretend for a second that we're going to go into the Java programming language. Java has a particular data type called a byte. It's only 1 byte big. It can only hold whole numbers in the range from -128 to 0 to +127. C++ doesn't have a byte. C++ smallest whole number is a short. Okay, so here's what we have. In Java, we've got this numeric data type called a byte, whole number, 1 byte big. Its range is -128 through 0 to 127. Okay, if you want to store a 2, you turn on the 2-bit. If you want to store a 10, you turn on the 8 and the 2. If you want to store a 20, you turn on the 16 and the 4. If you want to store a 127, which is the highest value, you turn on all of the bits, the 64, the 32, the 16, the 8, the 4, the 2, and the 1, but you don't turn on the 128. Now the question is how does the computer store a -1? And it's real easy. Let's take a look. The -1 looks like this: 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, this is a positive 1 right here, right? Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. That is a positive 1. To find out what a -1 is, you take all the zeros and you make them ones. I'm going to go ahead and do that in blue. You take all the zeros and you make them 1, and all the ones and you make them a 0. You take all the zeros and make them a 1, and the 1 and you make it a 0. Now we're halfway done. Now I want to add 1 to that. So I put a 1 here, and now I'm going to add the 1 to the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. And the answer I'm going to get is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That is -1. So in Java, if we had a data type called a byte, and say x was the variable and x was -1, then all 8 bits would be on, and that would be a -1.